Hey everyone, this is a second follow-up video to the first practice your sketch video. This time I just want to do a little bit of review with the fit media and then introduce variables and then also review the proper ways to share. Okay, so first things first, make sure, and you can go back to the other video, but make sure that you have created an account. That way your scripts stay with you regardless of what computer you're using. Okay, so first let's create a new script, and you can do that by clicking the plus sign. Make sure that we're on Python, and I'm going to call this one review scripts. And you guys can follow along as well. Review script, all one word, hit creates. Great. As we've mentioned before, Earsketch has actually simplified things so that there's no more init or finish function now. Everything just goes below set tempo. Okay, let's get working. So here, we're going to switch to block mode. So if you click on the gears, block mode, we have that set. And remember, to load up any sounds, we need to use a fit media. So I'm going to take that fit media block, pull it over, and now we can add some sound. All right, so today we'll just add one sound, and I'm going to scroll down on my right side here where it says Alicia Keys, Underdog. Let's hear some of these. Okay, so let's do this AK Undog bass. So remember, to load that up, you'll click in sound, and then you click the blue button for AK Undog bass, click, and it's loaded. Then the next thing, so remember the track refers to the line in the digital audio workstation or DAW. So we want this to be 1. Start, we'll get this one to start at 1. And to end, we'll get this one. And oh, here's another thing is, since these are in 4/4 timing, we always want to try to get it to end after a multiple of 8. What I mean by that is, say you wanted 4 measures, then we'll get this to end at 5. So we run it, and it's loaded. Say we wanted this to run for 8 measures, then we'll end this at 9. And then we can play it. Okay, so there's the sound there. So in this video, I'm not going to load up any other sounds. You guys can practice that and try that out. What I do want to show you are variables. Okay, and you might have heard of this term, variables in math, right? Where we say, for example, x equals 2, y equals 3. In our case, when you click on variables, we're always going to use this first one. So drag it over. Right now it says a equals 1, but what we're going to actually do is we're going to start storing these sound samples into these variables. Okay, so where it says number 1, I'm actually going to copy So to copy, you can hit Control A and Control C, then click in the number 1 and hit Control V. And now we've pasted the sound. The next thing, although we could leave the variable name as A, for Earsketch, it's better to name them something related to the instruments. So I'm going to call this one bass 1. Great. And then now in the fit media, we're going to change that text to say bass 1. Okay. When we run it musically, nothing has changed. However, and we might see this in a future video, that this actually makes things easier to change, especially if you have the sound repeating. Okay, now the last thing. So the last time I showed us how to share by clicking the share button, but here's a new way of sharing. So if you click on the left-hand side, we have scripts. So click on scripts. Here are all the different scripts I've worked on in the past. At the moment, you might not have as many. And you can either hit share and copy this link and share it to me, or, and this is now the preferable way, you can click on these 3 dots, click download, and you can download the script here. Right, you can also do MP3, we'll do those later on, but for our purposes, download the scripts. And you can save it. This one's called Python like the snake. Save it, it'll be in a .py file, right? It's up to you. You can put them in your downloads folder. And from there, you can go on to Edsby and submit that script. Okay, so this was just a quick review of things. There might be a further variable video coming, but let me know if you guys have any questions in class. All right, so take care for now.